You saw what Peter Thiel had to say over the weekend about Google?
Yeah.
Where do you come down on that?
I think he's right.
You think he's right?
I think he's absolutely
You think that
right.
Google is operating on behalf of the Communist Party?
Here is what I think is true. Google refused to work for the Pentagon on artificial intelligence.
That is true, and I think there's a real question about what it means to be a patriotic company in America today.
Absolutely.
No question.
Absolutely.
I won't debate that with
Absolutely.
you. The question is whether you think they're...
But then if you turn around and you work on you won't work on artificial intelligence for the Pentagon, and you turn around and you work on artificial intelligence in China, and you don't really know what they're going to do with that artificial intelligence, I think there's an issue.
Hold on. Do you have evidence that they are working on artificial intelligence projects on behalf of the Chinese government?
They're working on them in China. Do you think there's a real distinction?
Quick question on this issue, just staying with Google. If I am the government and I want information from a company like a telco or a Google or a Verizon or an AT&T, I simply subpoena them and they give me the data.
Mm-hmm.
We have that system in place in America. Mm-hmm. So it's really hard to tell me that Google's not participating with the government.
Google has refused to help the Pentagon develop artificial intelligence.
The Maven project.
Among others, yeah.
And do you believe that every company, do you think there's any argument to be made from a civil liberties perspective or something else that companies that don't agree with what the government's doing should be able to stand up in a almost civil disobedience approach,
they should be
articulated and say, this is how we...
They should be able to.
You do it
They
in
should
court.
be able to. Do I condone it? Do I endorse it? No. I think people in Silicon Valley need to realize that they're able to do what they do in Silicon Valley because the United States government has protected them, provides them a military that
But what I don't understand yet is the Chinese the argument that they're working on behalf of the Chinese when they were really the first American company on a principled basis to say, you know what, we're actually not going to do business in China.